steps, and then they have to assess to see if you are eligible to become a celibate monk.
So people are allowed to have sex in the temple?
No, you cannot have sex in the temple. It's not even, leave alone even having sex. Even talking about sex, you cannot. If you are found talking about sex, you will be thrown out of the temple.
But you can be a monk and have sex, not inside the temple.
No.
No.
So this celibacy.
Celibacy thing means when you are in the temple, it means no sex, and you actually take a vow that you will not have sex.
Hey, especially when you reached out to us and you said you've ever been a monk. You see, like, we're not very familiar with that because in Kenya there's not much of
Monks and
yeah.
African monk.
Yeah,
We've never had.
You've been
here before,
trying to make sense of something that never really made sense.
but this time you're starting to see it differently.
This time you're finding clarity.
I'm Ray,
And I'm Mitchy.
and this is
POV by Ray and Mitchy. Yo guys, welcome to this amazing episode once more.
Yes.
Today we have somebody on set. We have a guest.
Yes.
Hi Peace.
Hi.
Introduce yourself to our people. Ndio nisiseme vitu zenye, you know, I don't want to say things that are not there. Please introduce yourself to our people. Tell them what you want to tell them.
My name is Peace.
Mm-hmm.
I am a mental health advocate,
Okay.
yoga instructor,
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
a trauma healing advocate,
Trauma healing advocate. All right.
healthy relationships advocate.
Nice.
Yes, let's stop there for now.
Jack of all trades indeed.
Exactly.
Hey, okay. Mimi nataka tu kwenda direct to the point.
Okay.
When we were talking about you coming to our podcast. But then tumekuwa tukipostpone sana hiyo story.
You are lying. Hey. Yeah, patience is a virtue.
Yeah, it has finally paid off. Hey, since last year, by the way.
Wow.
But the Lord has made it right for you to come now.
At the right time.
Yeah, He shall make it happen.
Amen.
Tangu hiyo time yote, I remember when you used to go, bado tukiendanga Lavi, wapi, all that time. And nilikuwa na manage now. Anyway, you told me you've ever been a monk.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Mi sijui hiyo ni nini, so mi utaniambia tu like what do they do? Like what does it entail? Exactly.
It entails practicing to surrender to God.
Okay. Practicing to surrender to God.
Just like most people are familiar with Christianity.
Oh.
So when we see nuns or we see priests, then we see the concept of surrender.
Okay.
So before you become a nun or you become a priest, there is a process.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just hold on a moment. I'll give you my mic.
Oh my God.
Okay, can proceed.
So there is a process to becoming a father or a nun. You can categorize people into two categories. There are people who their nature is not to become nuns and priests, but they can relate with God in a certain level, which is okay. And there are people who feel like they want to surrender to God like 100%. Then they become nuns and priests. So in other which word? In other communities or cultures, like the Indian community,
say religions?
Yeah, the religions, also some other religions, they use the word monk.
Oh, all right. So like a monk is more or less like a nun or a priest.
Yes.
When you relate now to Christianity.
Yes, when you relate to Christianity. Yes.
Oh, so which community was it? If I may ask, if you're okay.
The one that I was in International Society for Hare Krishnas.
Oh, Hare Krishna. The Indian one.
The Indian.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Wait a minute, let me just ask. Right now you are a gospel artist.
Yes.
Like a Christian one?
Yeah, Christian one.
Oh,
so you are no longer a monk.
I'm no longer an Indian monk. I'm now
A Christian.
more like a Christian monk.
Christian monk.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, so maybe would you like to share with us how the transformation happened, or we focus more on how did you transform from now the Indian side to
The Christian
Christian
side, like
side.
what really compelled you to?
It's an intense journey,
Mm.
which has a lot of details,
Yeah.
and I would prefer like we have a different podcast
For that.
Okay.
for
Okay, so
that.
it's a lot of okay.
Yeah, but I am so grateful to God that I had that experience from a different religion,
Yeah.
and especially the Hinduism, which is the oldest religion in the world.
Yeah.
And I got to learn a lot from there, and also it kind of helped my faith, the things that I was seeking for, the answers that I was looking for.
Yeah.
I was able to find them, and now I can say it has really helped me to become a better Christian.
Yeah.
I made the choice that I wanted to live and die as a Christian,
Christian.
not as a Christian, but someone who has a relationship with Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But we can turn this podcast into that if you're okay with that.
Yes,
And have the
really.
other podcast for the other things that we were supposed to talk about.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think about that?
I'm open to this challenge.
Okay. So we can talk about that.
Yeah, we
Be
can talk about that.
comfortable. We
We are really curious.
yeah,
Okay.
we are really curious.
Okay.
Hey, especially when you reached out to us and you said you've ever been a monk. You see, like we're not very familiar with that because in Kenya there's not much of
Monks and
yeah.
African monk.
Yeah.
We've never had. Yeah.
That's unique.
Maybe you don't pay attention.
Oh, we don't.
Yeah.
Really?
But in Kenya you have a lot of monks, all the nuns and all the priests,
they
fathers.
Oh.
Yeah,
Maybe the name.
Maybe the name, because now we know them as nuns and fathers in the Christian.
Yeah. I think it's the thing about the mind. So like when you see other cultures with different dresses, then you think they're practicing something different from us, but it's just the same thing. Yeah, just they just have their own way of just doing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, were you born a Christian or a Hindu?
I was born a Christian.
Okay. So, at what point now do you change to Hinduism?
It was not a change.
All right.
It was a circumstance.
Oh, a circumstance.
Yes. My parents' job declined here in Nairobi, and they went to the village. And I said, I am not going to the village.
Okay.
I want to find myself, find my purpose.
How old are you?
I am 39.
No, at that time.
That time I was around 23, 24.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
24, yeah. So I decided to stick around, and that's how I ended up like I stayed in the streets for at least 1 year.
Oh.
Yes,
Without a home, just walking around the streets.
Yeah, just figuring myself out.
Ulikuwa una smoke glue?
Nilikataa kusmoke. Nilikuwa na some good virtues within me, so I was very positive that I was going to come out of the streets. And of course, being there, I went through some few experiences. I got to know what it feels like to live in the streets. And I also like challenged myself to fight fight coming out of the streets. So I know it is something that I have done, and I know everyone who is also struggling in the streets can also come out of the streets. And 2011, that's when I found that temple. And for me, it was just a place to run for shelter. That was it. 2011.
So you found a temple, and then like you went there, you went for a function, or did a Hindu approach you, or like how did you end up inside and becoming part of them? Juu kuna churches ungefika kwa ICK fulani uingie ndani ama kwa but now you see, being a Christian, and now you see a temple and you decide to go into a temple and ascribe to them, there has to be something that pushed you. What really made you, what could you say made you do that?
The questions that you're asking me, they sound very easy. But they are very complex questions.
Really?
Yes, they're very delicate and very complex questions. But also very good questions.
Yeah.
Now, let me put it like this. I don't want to blame church for whatever happened to me.
Yeah.
But I guess I had some kind of bad karma.
Okay.
It's a karma. You know what's karma?
Why would you say that? You're only 25 or 24?
It's kind of a bad karma because I tried to get some help from churches. I went to different churches that I was serving during that time as a gospel artist to seek help. And I was turned down everywhere that I would go. I was rejected, super rejected. So I guess I was struggling with that, but I don't know why it is the Indian people who accepted me. They took me and gave me shelter for 8 years.
8 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a very unique story.
Yeah, it is.
It's a very unique story.
It is.
Yeah.
So for all this time you were living there?
Yes, I was living at the temple, inside the temple.
And they were providing everything for you, food, everything. You're being catered for.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's crazy.
For them to just accept somebody who is in fact not from their religion. I don't feel like that's something most Christian churches would do.
Yes, sure.
Because if somebody went to a church and they are maybe with that kitu ya Wahindi, most people would tend to push them away.
Yeah, they'll push them away.
They would welcome
definitely.
them and say,
yes,
Karibu, you can become one
part
of
of us. Yeah.
That's quite interesting.
Yeah. I think the churches, most churches nowadays, they are self-centered.
Yeah.
It's about what the church is bringing to the table. And that becomes, when that becomes the center point, it becomes a very big challenge to serve the people, because our own religion, Christianity, or our journey with Jesus Christ, it has nothing to do with the material objects.
Yeah. Okay.
It's about helping people to really have a relationship with Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
And that is what exactly Jesus taught us.
Yeah.
If Jesus wanted his disciples or his followers to have all these worlds and all these things, and of course he also wants us to have all these things to use them for the kingdom purposes, then in the beginning, when he was sending his disciples to go all over the world, then he would have given them these things, but he told them not to carry anything, because Jesus believed that they were capable, and he knew that they had a helper who is the Holy Spirit. And so our currents as believers, as people who follow Jesus Christ, our currency is the Holy Spirit.
Yes,
Yeah,
for sure. So now back to the story. Now you stay here for all these 8 years. Were there any challenges or any bad things that were happening to you at that time? Or was it all sweet and like how is the experience now with the Hindu people?
there is no better place in life like living in the temple.
Really?
I can tell you that is something that I'm 100% sure.
Wow.
There is no place in this world that is the best place to be as a human being, like being in a temple.
Wow.
Yes.
What makes you say that?
The food.
Okay.
I just have a relationship with food. Hey, I don't know. It's crazy. If you really want to catch me first.
Chakula.
Jiweka tu chakula. Napenda tu chapo na ugali, hata sipendi vitu mingi.
Chapo na ugali is crazy. Stew ni ugali.
Bora tu hizo ndo zikuwe ni main dish ama ni nini?
Food kwanza. The second thing is brotherhood. The relationship with the monks is very real.
Okay.
And then the conversation you have while at the temple, it's a spiritual conversation. So it's not, we don't sit down and we talk about relationships, family, politics. You live in the temple and all you talk about is enlightenment, about spiritual life, about the bodily concept, about the spiritual concept of life. And that is a very high state of living, and your soul is always nourished. You are always happy. Life is very simple.
But
so a question, do you like access phones or the outside world like televisions, communicate with your family? Do you keep in touch with the outside world when you're in there?
Yes. However, there are some regulations. So if I have a phone, so my phone when I was in the temple, I would use it for some specific purposes, maybe how do I put it? Like spiritual issues. So it's like if I had a phone, when I used to have a phone, I would not use my phone to watch movies. Or go to Netflix, or we watch soap opera, watch wrestling, all those things. So my phone, I would only use it for reading spiritual books and also understanding how spiritual life is running around the world. Something like that.
Wait, so they're usually checked?
What?
How are they regulated? How do they regulate you?
You are taught properly, so everyone knows. So even everyone in the temple who lives in the temple, after some time, after the training, you just lose interest with a lot of material things. You just lose naturally. So even yourself, you don't want to keep on watching these shenanigans.
So what happens if somebody catches you watching the shenanigans?
What happens?
Are there consequences?
I have never seen that case, unfortunately.
Okay.
The boys that we used to stay together at the temple, they were very committed. The monks are very disciplined. Yes, and when the discipline is like they know what time to wake up, what time to go to eat, what time to go to sleep, where to go. Everyone knows where they're supposed to go. So there is a lot of discipline, and that is actually what makes it so special, especially if you want to practice that kind of lifestyle. So there is no kind of push and pull the way it happens in the material world. So it's something that happens. When you go there, you go like a sick person. But immediately when you start practicing this knowledge, immediately you begin to let go of all these things, and then you just want to focus on living as a monk. But if because we also have authorities who actually check in with the discipline of the monks. So if you're caught like doing those things, of course you will be you can be thrown out of the temple. Because if you start those kind of behaviors, that you start infecting others, and that is not allowed. So there is a lot of high level of discipline in the temple. Yes.
So do you have like responsibilities as a monk, or you like what do you usually do? Like how is your day? Like are there like roles you're supposed to do in a day, or like how can you describe a day as a monk?
You wake up. So you wake up early in the morning. The waking up time is 4 p.m. 4 a.m.
Early.
4 a.m.
4 a.m. Then you go, they have a fast program they do in the morning, where they just do their prayers around 4:30. Then they have another program they do after that. Let me mention the programs,
Okay.
how they happen. But this one I'm going to use Sanskrit words.
Okay.
Okay.
So I hope you're ready to learn.
Yeah, of course.
Because you're asking, I told you the questions that you're asking are very delicate and complex. And I don't know if you're in a position to really get this, but let me share it with you and others. So the first program in the morning is called Gora Ati. So that's Sanskrit name, where I used to be. The second program is called Tulsi Ati. The other program is called Guru Puja. And the other program is called, they read a book in the morning, which is called, it's called Shrimad Bhagavatam. Okay. So Shrimad Bhagavatam means like the nectar of devotions.
Oh, the nectar of devotions.
Yeah, you just learn how to serve and how to surrender. So this is a book you get to learn at least 5 years before you learn how to really understand the whole thing of coming out of the bodily concept and how to be situated on a spiritual platform. And then after that, people go to take breakfast in the morning. It's always a very heavy, nice
breakfast.
Vegetarian breakfast.
Oh, vegetarian because you don't eat meat.
Hindus
don't eat meat,
Yes,
right?
Hindus don't eat meat.
But a lot of pili-pili.
Yes, spicy.
You know, you've mentioned the fourth program, and I'm expecting we are like at 2:30 p.m. I'm like, in the morning.
In the morning, you do like almost 7-8 programs.
Damn.
What if you don't wake up early because you are a heavy sleeper?
You don't have those kind of energies in the temple. That's why I told you, everyone knows. Everyone knows this is the temple. That's why it's called a temple. Otherwise, if you don't want to live in the temple, you have to live outside. Those are the rules.
Christians, we are playing.
Yeah,
for sure.
We go for 2 programs, one in the afternoon. We're already dozing.
I know, and you come in late. Actually, you come in late. Wow.
Yes, and then during the day, every human being has a different nature. Everyone. You know, there are things you like doing, the things I like doing, there are things she likes doing. Maybe you like flowers, decorations. Maybe she likes cooking or cleaning. So there are departments where you can actually go. So for me, I am someone who very passionate about talking. I talk.
There was a talking department.
Me, it's like I had my own department of talking. Even when the guests would come around, so they will be directed to me. And when the university students come to learn about the temple thing,
it's you.
It's me. Even when tourists came for the tour,
it's you.
It's me.
Wow.
I had a big mouth.
But that says a lot, because you right now you are practicing mental health, so you talk to people, yoga and stuff. I also saw you were on a program. Was it on KTN or on NTV?
I've been around last year alone. I was in 8 podcasts. 8 podcasts, yes.
Wow.
So the talking thing is actually
your thing.
It is my thing.
Yes.
However, I'm really working on it. I have a background with my growing up. I was very affected as a child in the way that I express myself.
Okay.
And so I grew up automatically just talking. And to be honest, most of the time, the things that I would say didn't make sense. Okay. You know, like the way you see someone saying things and then they're just talking for the sake of talking. It's just boring people. You know the words that have no direction. They just talk. Those kind of people. So I was this kind of a person, and I didn't know that I was talking from the space of being hurt.
Okay.
Yeah, from the space of being hurt.
Okay.
Then later on, when I left the temple, that's when I realized that there was something which was very wrong with me.
Okay.
And then I started working on now regulating the way I talk. So I specialized it like a mental health advocate. Yeah, so where I don't just throw words around, I'm very careful, intentional with the words that I.
It's very important.
Yes,
it's very important. Now let's go back to the temple. So what now happens after these 8 years that makes you realize, you know what? It's time to pack my bags and go back to the world out there.
Another delicate, complex question.
Yes.
What happens? I'm trying to think fast.
Take your
You just
time.
wake up
That's so
one
many.
day and say, you know what, I need to go, or did something happen that made you realize, oh, my time here is over?
As I said, I was processing trauma,
Yeah.
Okay.
and during that time I didn't know
Mm.
the trauma that I had.
Mm.
However, I can say when I was staying at the temple, I was a very bitter person.
Oh, bitter.
Yeah, bitter
Okay.
and very aggressive person. At the same time, I used to be this calm person, humble person. Unaona wale watu, they are very calm until waguze. That was me being in the temple. And then it reached to a point I began to bishana with the leadership. Nikaanza kuwaambia vile wanafaa kurun vitu zao.
We ni wakati wakifanya mambo yao, umefika unawaambia vile inafaa kurun.
Nikaanza kuwaambia vile wanafaa kurun mambo yao. Because most of the Indian temples here in Kenya,
Yes.
most of the Indians temples in Africa, a lot of local people, they do not know that those temples have been built for the local people, the Africans. These are places where, as an African person or a black person, you can actually go and explore whatever you want to explore. Yeah, they are for African people. They are not for Indians. That's why they have been built here. And so, when the local people or the black people go to the Indian temple, first they are received so well, they are trained so well, but they are not allowed to go and share what they learn with the local people. And that is something that I was actually against. I felt like whatever belongs to us, it should be given to us. Whatever belongs to Caesar, it be given to Caesar. And then when you are in their environment, the more you try to push that narrative, the more mentally you become depressed. So that was something that I noticed that it was limiting me as a person. So I said I just want to go out of the temple and do my own thing. That was one.
So was the plan like for you to leave the temple and remain to be a Hindu? Like, were you going to practice Hinduism after you left the temple, or what was the plan you had at that moment?
As I keep on using this word karma. I don't know. Do you know karma?
Explain
You
to
will
us.
karma?
Okay, maybe from just the way we understand karma is that when you do a bad thing, it will definitely affect you some other time. When you do wrong to someone, it will affect you. Yeah. Like that's how I define it. Maybe you have another deeper meaning.
What's your understanding?
The same.
Same. Yeah. So it's like I felt like I was having this heaviness in me. It's just something like it's called a bad karma. You know, bad things keep on happening into me. Unaona? Even though I'm very innocent kind of a person, and I'm not like chaotic, but I'm struggling mentally, and let me say it's because of the trauma that I had that I did not know. But I was really, really struggling. I was this person when I see people being hurt, it would really hurt me so much. When I see leaders taking advantage of other people or not doing whatever they are supposed to do, it would really affect me so much. So there was this time I went to India. There was a time I went to India, and I had kosana with the head priests.
Here in Kenya.
Here in Kenya. But because of what had happened between me and him, I made my choice that I will never go back to the temple. So after my dream here in Kenya was like I wanted to go to India to go and visit the holy places, so that not just have this narrative or idea that I have about the Indian gods, about the culture, about the spirituality. I just wanted to see what it is more like from the Holy Land itself. So I got an opportunity to actually go to those holy land, at the most holy place in the world. I mean, where the Indians go, just like the Christians go to Jerusalem. I don't know, it's Jerusalem, isn't it? So they have a place called Mayapur, and they have another place called Vrindavan. So I wanted to go to those places so that I can see everything, you know. And so when we Kosana with the temple president and the authorities, I decided that I'll go see, and then when I come back to Kenya, I just get out of the temple.
Just like that, and go continue being a
I had made up my choice that I wanted to go back to Christianity. Yeah, I just wanted to have a relationship with. I really hated Christianity, to be honest. It has taken me time to build it, and I'm still building it even today. I had a lot of bitterness issues, but I have gotten better.
Yeah.
That's so that was the reason why actually. There are a lot of reasons actually. Some of them are just complex and delicate to talk about social media unless you ask me one-on-one.
That's interesting. Now in the temple there are ranks, right? That you can start as a monk, then hierarchy. Or when you are a monk, you just stay at that.
Yes, they are there. However, like we have the temple president, we have the secretary, we have someone who is in charge of the newcomers, we have someone who is the head of the monks that are practicing celibacy, because you don't just go to the temple and then become a celibate monk. You have to be taking steps, and then they have to assess to see if you are eligible to become a celibate monk.
So people are allowed to have sex in the temple?
No, you cannot have sex in the temple. It's not even, leave alone even having sex. Even talking about sex, you cannot. If you are found talking about sex, you will be thrown out of the temple.
But you can be a monk and have sex, not inside the temple.
No.
So this celibacy
thing means when you are in the temple, it means no sex, and you actually take a vow that you will not have sex when you live in the temple. You take a vow.
So you never had sex in 8 years?
Me, I never had sex. Sikuguza msichana. Na kwa nini struggle? Sikuguza dem, by the way. Nilikapiwa.
So what do you do?
Nilikuwa tu na naivety tu fulani. Lakini
wait, what did you like? What do you do ukipata hizo thoughts basi? You just shun them away. There is
kunyonga sijui. Nasikiaga hizo stories zinapoaga. I hear that those stories are there, but personally I never experienced those kind of things. As I said, during those years, to some extent, I was very naive.
Ukiwa naive, you can focus.
Yeah, you can really focus.
So for me, whatever I would be told by the authorities, I would follow. And I was actually the best of the best monks during my time when I was living at the temple. Yeah, because I was very quiet, very calm, and I would always follow instruction unless you cross me. Even the authorities, they used to know this one is a good person until you cross them. They always knew their boundaries. Yeah.
So like are there classes, like class 1 you are a beginner, class 2 you are intermediate, and then now you are a pro?
Yes. So the temple management and the leadership, they assess the students, someone who comes, because everyone has different capacity of karma, and even when it comes to surrender, different people would surrender differently.
They categorize you according to that karma.
They know how to assess. Yes, they can tell this is someone who can practice spiritual life. This is someone who can be able to go to this level. Yeah, they are able to check in to say, hey, this one cannot surrender. This one lazima oe.
By just looking at you.
They'll check some few. See, there are some few services wanakupatia tu wana assess, wanaona vile una show up, then they assess, wanajua. Because they have been practicing these things since ancient time, so it's not very difficult for them.
Religion is just psychology.
Yes, psychology. It has a lot of psychology into it. It has a lot of psychology into it.
Okay.
Yeah, without psychology, you won't be able to run humans.
True.
Okay. You've been saying the word karma a lot. Maybe it means something different.
That's a very good question you're asking. You're paying attention. Yeah, I am a very keen person when it comes to the word karma. It is a word that is used here and there by the people in the world. However, most of the people do not know the fully meaning of the word karma. What people know is that the concept of the Bible says that as you sow, so shall you
Reap.
reap. And then the other phrase that I hear people using is karma is a
BITCH.
yeah. So those are the commonly phrased used. But everything about life. So my understanding is like everything about life is just karma.
So what is karma?
So like for example, what is karma? Karma just means action. Actions. Yeah, it just means action. So every action you take, it has a repercussion. So now this is an action. So the universe has brought us here together. So this is a karma that we have, all of us, three of us. So we have something that we share together.
Okay.
Even though you two do not know, but me, I know.
Oh, do you know?
How do you think that we ended as three of us doing this podcast?
Because you reached out and we planned for you to come.
So those were actions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is also an action, right?
Just meeting here. Yeah.
Yes, and this action will create another actions. Now people will start watching us.
Yeah.
So karma. So those action will create a repercussion, either positive or negative. It will create something.
So it's more or less the same thing, just that it doesn't have to be negative. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
It is both.
So karma can be positive.
Can be positive or can be negative.
Okay.
So yes, okay. And also we have like what we call collective karma. So this is a collective karma.
Okay.
We are three of us. So the universe has given us an opportunity to express ourselves certain things. So we are creating a certain karma with our actions. So we are going to also have our repercussions of whatever we are doing. So we just hopefully that it will be positive. The karma will come out good. Yeah,
of course it will be positive.
So
yeah. So we also have the so as I said, karma can be collective or can be an individual. Okay. So when you are suffering alone, that is your own karma. Yeah. But you can suffer as a group. Like for example, the universe can decide that it's gonna give you punish if you did something bad. So the universe can choose someone from Nakuru, someone else from Mombasa, someone else from Ukambani, and bring them together and punish them together.
You see Kenyans the way we are suffering right now.
Karma, yes. Kenya. No, this is karma.
Example.
Yes.
Yeah, this is karma. The taxes, the tax thing, the taxes are very high, so it is as a result of our own karma. Yeah. So our own action contribute to the well-being of a nation. So if our actions are very immoral and they are not pure actions, they are not good actions, so we are going to get the repercussion of that as a nation. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why even sometimes you hear people that they were traveling in a bus and they all died. Some people died. It's also karma.
Others didn't.
Yeah. It's a very deep
analogy. So you were in the temple from 2011 to 2019, right?
Yes.
Okay. So after that, after leaving the temple, how was life?
Unaniuliza maswali poa. Hizo maswali nakwambia nimekuwa nikingojea. Nakwambia life ilininyorosha. Life ilininyorosha. Si unajua me I have lived in the temple for 8 years.
Unanga stress?
Sina stress. Sifanyi job. Kila kitu naletewa nafanyiwa. Life ilikuwa poa. And then nimekaa mwinje. No, kwanza life ukiishi kwa temple, when you live in the temple, everything changes. Food, clothing, friendships, everything changes. And your mind adjusts to that and it becomes more conditioned to live in that lifestyle.
Yes.
You know? Now, coming outside, I don't take tea.
Wow.
Yeah, kunywa chai. I don't eat meat. I have never had sex. Me 20 ilikuwa lini? 2018 sikuwa nime have sex life yangu yote. Mimi my first time ku have sex ilikuwa ni 2019. 2019 2020.
Huku Zuba ulisema lazima nionje hii kitu.
Huku virus ni iko strong. Huku virus ni strong, ni mbaya. Yeah. Huku nje ni kubaya. Wewe nakwambia it's not safe outside here. People, it was first thing that I struggled with was that. Yes.
So ulifilaje venye
ulitoka
mara ya kwanza?
Nilifeel poa sana. Ilikuwa heaven, hata kurudi kwa temple isingekuwa.
Bakini huko na zeni
huko nipati go.
Sikiaga ile saying once you go black you never go back. Hiyo feeling jo. Nasema nitapambana tu nayo mpaka heaven.
Vile inafaa.
Wow.
Vile inafaa kabisa. But how are things now? Like sahi vitu zinaendeleaje for you?
Things are good.
Are they still tough?
No. Things are becoming much more easier for me.
Okay.
You know, I have adjusted to living outside here in the world. Semaga uvae viatu za watu wa dunia. And then sasa unaweza waelewa, unaweza learn kuishi nao. When you go to Rome, you live like Rome. So I have learned to live with the people here. The first struggle that I had when I left the temple was that knowledge that I had, all of it could not apply.
Yeah.
Unaona? So yeah, it could not apply. And also the knowledge of the people outside, it could not apply to me. So for me, the first thing that had happened when I left the temple was depression. I got into depression. Baya sana. I got into depression, but then I learned how to really come out to relate with things more pole until I adjusted. And now
you're here.
Look at me.
Here.
Wow. Look at me.
Wow.
That's good.
Sasa mimi ni mwalimu huku nje. Msiniulize mwalimu wa nini. Champion. Chairman huku nje.
Chairman. Wa nini?
Mental health.
But I feel like your whole life prepared you for that because I feel like going through what you went through, that's such a unique experience.
It is
not everybody.
Not everyone. Sure.
So I feel like God has a purpose for you, and there's a reason why you went and came back now to Christ.
Yes.
And there's something you told me when you wrote to me. You said you are not a religious person, you are spiritual. And maybe God wants to use you in some way or the other. So the experience usisema hizi apply kwa watu wa nje. God had a purpose where he took you there.
Yes.
So maybe sisi hatuwezi jua, hatuwezi kuambia ni nini. Ukifanya soul searching, it will all make sense.
Yeah, itajileta tu.
Yeah, I'm sure it has already started making sense for you.
It's making a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That's why now currently I am into mental health.
Yeah.
I run my own mental health workshops.
Okay.
Every year I have 2 mental health workshops, and I am looking forward to find partners to really make these mental health workshops work more. And as I said, I focus on trauma, healing, healthy relationships. Mimi ni mtu sipendi toxicity. After temple nili experience that once and I said
no,
it was just once. It only happened to me once.
And never
I had
again.
a heartbreak once. And it will never happen. I have told people, I don't know, maybe because of the knowledge I have of the enlightenment I have.
Yes,
I said I had one heartbreak and it will never ever happen to me again. It will, just once. And the rest is just history. I learned from that. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
So now I help people that there are a lot of people here who are struggling with relationships, who are in toxic relationship. You are in a relationship with someone, you don't know what you're actually doing together, or you are with someone who's cheating you. I don't know, you are in a relationship because of this and that and all those kind of issues that come with the relationships. Yeah, you can call it. I have a certification in mental health counseling, but also my professions.
This is your company, your organization or something?
Voice of Hope is like my my community. It's called the Voice of Hope.
Okay.
So I'm building that.
Please invite us for those mental health
sessions.
Yes,
please. We would like to attend.
Yeah.
You should come and see. Let me tell you, the mental health workshops that I organize. I can tell you 100%, they are the most promising and the most well delivered workshops here in Kenya, because now I'm using knowledge and experience that I have from different aspects of life. So living in the temple, being a Christian, and the outside life, and now I work with the professionals, psychologists, therapists, yoga teachers. So it's a combination of mental health and mental wellness.
Wow.
So when I put it together, when you come there, mimi nakwambia mimi ni vibe hata kuliko Mombasa. Mimi ni vibe kuliko Diani. Yeah.
Wow.
You should hang out with me a lot. Mjue mimi ni nani.
I feel like this has been such an informative session.
Yes,
and
really.
If you have learned something, subscribe.
Comment, like, and share.
Make sure you subscribe here so that you become part of this community to get more such amazing episodes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Umenipush hiyo story ya temple. Sasa nataka tukuje kuongelelea relationship vizuri.
Of course. That's what we are doing next.
Next, sai?
Yeah.
Kwani hamna jokes?
Wow.
Hamna jokes?
Tujui jokes. Tuanze tena.